XLM, XRP. Who's your choice to pumperoni next? Speaking of XRP, open interest explodes. Going to talk about BTC and what to expect for the next week in the crypto market. Price action, of course, along with...
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
What a wacky and wild week it's been with tariffs, pushback on tariffs, ups and downs, inflows and outflows, and well, we're going to talk about it all along with what's coming up next week in XLM, XRP. What's your choice? But before we get into the crypto news, you know the deal. You, the viewer, matter most. That's why I share your comments at the beginning of every video. Rob's hanging out that says, I'd love a range day. It's been a while for me as well, but ammo is just crazy expensive these days. Yeah, it's been a while for me too with the range day. I think I could use one of those. Homie says, I'm leaving Sunday on a cruise. Sure would be nice to get back and the price be up. Happy weekend, Klaus fam. Yeah, let me know if you got any big plans this weekend. We got a chili cook-off in town. I might bring my puppy out. Oh, puppy and chili cook-off? Puppy that's tall enough to reach any tabletop without even trying? What could go wrong? Frankie Ortiz says, do the monthly updates videos. Y'all remember those? Should I do those? Remember it? I would tell you what the big dates were for every month. Bitcoin sitting at 80,877 ETH, 1570 Solar 121, while Squeeze at 222. XRP at 203, while H bar is at 16.9. Doge is at 16.18, is at 62.9, while XLM's at 23.6. BTC recaps a roller coaster week where it began. What? On Monday, BTC slipped as low as 74.7. Oh yeah, it got crazy, didn't it? And then we rose up to 84,000 today. The leading cryptocurrency has recently changed hands around 83.8, a 5.1% jump over the past 24 hours. And now we're seeing even juicier action. And it's spread to the alts too. On Monday, it fell though as low as 74.7. Underscoring investors' renewed concerns about the president's trade war, tariffs, and basically it's just coming down to China. I've got a quote here that sums this up perfectly, okay? I think we're going to remember this week for a long time. Samir Kerber, CIO at Crypto Manager, Hasek told Decrypt. Bitcoin has been behaving better than most risk assets in recent days. Yeah, because this was like the tariff battle. We started here with like 10%, and then we snap back with this, and then boom, 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 and before you know it, we were just slapping tariffs back and forth. Let's get into XRP. XRP to fall to $1 if exotic death cross is validated. Look, I don't care what people are saying. For XRP to go to $1, we would need something super wonky to happen. Hey, here's the move. Since the election pumperoni, we haven't had any fears of staying anywhere below $2. And that's staying below 2. Do we dip below 2? Yes. Do you dip your toe in the water and sometimes it's a little too cold? Yes, it is. And then you take your toe out of the water. That's what's happening with XRP. So to get to $1, yo, we would have to go to nuts world. You would have to see BTC in the low 60s to even think of $1. And honestly, there seems to be a lot of buying support for BTC at the lower marks. Sailor, do you have friends gobbling up BTC? Let us know. XRP price holds above $2 as open interest surges. Yes, you got to hear the stat regarding open interest. Then we're going to talk XRP, XLM, which is the better choice, along with what's coming up in, well, you know, the fun stuff. On the flip side, the launch of the XRP ETF has caused a big jump in XRP's trading volume and open interest. The data shows that open interest for XRP is up by almost 5%, totaling 3.1 billion. Wow, that's good. Now, that ETF that they're talking about, remember, that is buying over the counter, so that does not help out retail. In terms of big events that are happening next week, we've got some employment stuff. There's going to be some other small reports. Nothing big on the reports side. On the tariff side, that's all it's going to be. And here's the scary thing with next week, okay? Next week, we're backing up into Easter. I doubt much business is going to get done Easter weekend. So if we don't get anything done from, say, Friday on, yeah, it might be kind of a meh weekend. So let's keep our eyes and ears open. Oh, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out, because if the news breaks, I'll share it with you. All right, inflows, outflows. What do we got right now for the bigs in the market? It's a recent trend of outflows, as you can see right here. That's right, institutional money is still big in the outflows. Zoom out to the last year, and you can see the majority of it, though, has been inflowing quite nicely, but we did kind of run into that end mid-February nastiness where, yes, we're still a little bit outflows now, not as bad as it has been, but hey, the market is still showing a little bit of softness, and it's all about tariffs. One market cap 100, and now is up 4.45%. 24-hour volume's right around $100 billion. Overall market cap, though, is sitting at $2.62 trillion. XLM, looking at it right now, is down 9.2% last 7 days, 43% for the year. XRP in the last 7 days is down 15% for the year. All right, let's take a look at the two charts right here. We've got the 1 month of XLM up on the screen and the 1 month now of XRP up on the screen. Both, you could see the softness right there. A little bit more aggressive in the swings with XRP than you're seeing with XLM, but both have rebounded. XLM has mentioned to stay above the 20-cent range. There were some fears there about dipping below 20 cents, but the market was able to hold north of that. Right now, the overall trend for XLM is not looking too good since the Trump pumperoni, which begs a lot of players out there the question, is this an opportunity or is this an exit? Going to the 1 year of XRP, what do you see? It's a different looking chart. You can see the support north of $2 rearing its head right there, where the XLM chart looks like it's, yep, on the way down, with the peaks becoming lower and the valleys becoming even lower than that. So there's definitely more support out there institutional wise along with retail wise for XRP. In terms of trading pairs with XLM, the big trading pairs is Binance's with 12.3 million in volume. XRP's big pairing right now is Binance's with 348 in volume. So big discrepancy there volume wise. But right now, let's just take a quick look at the two compared together. So we've got XRP up on the screen. We're going to merge XLM right here and take a quick look at this. And that's the 1 year that I've been talking about. So the initial oomph right there, yeah, both did really well. But you can see XLM has really struggled. In fact, you can see the struggle started all the way back here December 1st. XRP made a secondary move, but so did XLM. XRP's secondary move was bigger, where XLM's wasn't. Since that secondary move of the 16th of November, or 16th of January, it has been a very steep decline for both, but XRP still maintaining its gains, holding gains north of 235%, while XLM is at the yearly gains of right around 84%. So investors right now are definitely picking XRP, keeping that price action up afloat, but is there an opportunity in the laggard? I want to hear from you, because we've been seeing some odd pumps in the market, and does that mean XLM is due? So this is going to be a pretty wild week for the market, because we got to get everything done before Good Friday. Yeah. Expect a lot of the big financial players out there to take the Easter weekend off across the globe, so look for deals to be made in the next several days. Like I said, in terms of reports, there's nothing out there coming across the horizon that we're really too worried about. But again, it's just overall market softness that we're really in fear of right now. And that all has to do with the tariffs and the trade war action that's going on. Now, in terms of the big story, hey, is China going to lower their action? Is the United States going to back down? How are the markets going to react to this? Well, we're going to have a few trading days next week to learn about this stuff. Join me on that ride, so hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so you don't miss out. In terms of which is better, XRP, XLM, remember, that's all up to you. A lot of players out there saying, yo, the XLM laggard move is where is that, because there's more room to pumperoni, while the XRP fan crew is saying, boobala, look at the charts. You can't hold any support. We're at least holding $2 here. They got a point. But I want to hear from you. Which is the better choice, and are you putting your money where your mouth is? And let me know what that is down below. Choo-choo what, everyone? Well, happy Friday. Let me know your weekend plans, and choo-choo bitches is what.